Hey everyone, it's Momentary Flux. Welcome back to my Factorio playthrough where we are making our minimalist factory using Bob's mods. Okay, so in between episodes, or batches of episodes I should say, I lost my list. I had moved it to using Notepad instead of the Windows sticky notes, and I didn't save it, and Windows updated. So it was gone. So I made a new list, no big deal. A fresh new list. And so I was running around the factory, and one of the things I want to get started first is I want to make a little setup for making beacons, because I'm going to want a lot of them. Let's see here. Those are filter inserters. Don't need those. Alright, so I just want to get a little setup here, get filter or beacons being made, because I want to move my smelting eventually. Uh-oh, I spy a... where was it? I didn't catch where the... I didn't catch where the biter attack was. Anyway, let me get this going here, and then we can... if that comes up again, I'll rush out and deal with it. So let's see here. Beacons are over here. Okay. So we need a couple of these. One of those. Yeah, as soon as this gets done, the two main things I wanted to do, other than just looks like we need a copper cable here. Let me remove that. Actually, you know, let's get this nitinol technology. That's the final material, I believe. Okay, what was I doing? I needed to get a small assembler. Let's see, there it is. Small assembler here for... let's see here. I think if I move this over one to here, I can use this to collect copper. So we'll put the copper in here, make copper wire, and send that on up to the beacon. Making, that looks like everything I need there. So let's take a look here. Let's just can remove that. Just trying to get these numbers up to 200 here. 10. Yeah, there's also we're really low on tin. When I was looking around, I noticed that as well. Let me make sure we got... do we have tinned wire in our system here? I think what I need to do... oop, wrong kind of logistics chest. We need to do this. Or no, I take it back. We got one right here. Yeah, we're good. We have lots. Okay, let's do some. See where the titanium is completely out too. Okay, so let's put a limit on this. I'm not sure how many there would be in a stack of these. Well, we'll find out eventually, won't we? Okay, so let me cross that off my list. Beacon maker, gone. I was wondering why the stack inserters weren't getting made, and I discovered the root cause of what the problem is there. I have this logistics chest. Let me fill these in here. it's requesting all these regular stack inserters, and I don't want to make regular stack inserters. I want to make express stack inserters. So what I need to do here is I need to undo this filter for the train car and put in the stack inserters instead. But if I pull these out, the problem is it'll immediately fill it in with belts or something else. So I have to just go through here and do this manually. Okay, so now I can middle click those filters back in place. Alright, so I'm not going to request those yet. What I want to do is I want to request the filter inserters to my inventory. There we go. And got 40 engines on hand. So I think I'm just going to use this slot for now for express stack inserters. So then I guess if I run up here to our stack inserters, I guess I don't want to output stack inserters whatsoever. I only want to output filter stack inserters. So let's dump everything that we can into the system and just have it make those. Okay. That's more in line with what I want. And you know, I was sitting there wondering why those weren't being made. Well, they were all going to the train, that's why. It's something the train was something I set up before I even had the capability to make stack inserters, so I just basically forgot about it. Okay, so stack inserters, that's crossed off my list. We're researching nitinol. There was one thing over here with the belts that I noticed. Oh, shit. Wow. Yeah, I just took one in the face from that train. Holy crap. I guess I'm train proof. That only took half my shields. Okay. Go. That scared the hell out of me though. Alright, I just wanted to limit these underground belts, and I don't yet have any outputs for these pink purple belts here, because I wanted the blue ones to fill up because they're actually needed for that Science Pack 4 technology stuff. So let's go ahead now that I can and use some so we need the titanium gears and wheels, which are the same as down here minus the circuit cards. Well, we'll just make a new one. I'm not sure what's up with titanium. That's one thing I didn't really check in on. Alright, so this needs titanium bearings and titanium gears. Is that right? Bearings and gears, yep. And then just inserts from the blue belts. Let's limit that. That should be fine. So I'll start using these wherever possible instead of the blues. I don't need these yellows anymore, so get rid of those. Yeah, just backtracking on my thoughts here. When I saw that warning before, those warnings, you know, you get one and you'll destroy it, but they will definitely be back. I'm not sure where that came from, so I really need to figure that out, because yeah, that doesn't just happen once. That will keep happening. I got some old science labs here. Okay. I'll let those go for a while. I wonder what the deal with titanium is. I suppose I should go look, huh? Those inserters were bugging me. They had some old titanium still in their clutches, so they were never going to work for nitinol. Okay, so let me cross that off my list. I figured out the purple stuff there. One thing I didn't do after last episode is I made my lead outpost, but I didn't add in any requester chests to bring that new lead ore into the smelting area. So yeah, you can see the line's a bit thin here. So I need to change this over to the to requests. Okay, let's jack that up to about 2,000. I think is good. We'll copy that over, and then we'll just pull up this line for the lead. I'm trying to dodge the logistic spots as they fly by so I don't pick them up into my inventory. Okay, so then what I need to do is I'm just going to convert this to the logistics network. Let's move that over one so I don't have to put a new power pole down. Alright, so there's that. Looks like there's only a little bit left. Suppose I could mine this a little bit more efficiently before that gets really full. Alright, so let's just drop a mining box on it. Pick up this inserter and belt. A couple of loose ores on the ground. Alright, so let's see here. Let's get some coverage. Can that cover everything? Not quite. Will it do it this way? I think it will this way. Yeah. Right? Nope. Off by one there too. Okay, well let's make 2 lines then. It's kind of nice how like if the miners aren't over ore, it just doesn't put them down. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we got nitinol, so I can add those bearing makers. Let's get this Chem 4s going. That requires nitinol and tungsten, which we do have now. Okay. So we got a spider web of power poles over here that are unnecessary. Alright, let's combine these 2 belts. That'll be fine. This isn't going to be here for very long. Yeah, half blue, half yellow belt. That's all right. Can you buy with regular? Yeah, let's go with the stack inserter here. Okay. Okay, that should take care of lead. And you can see here, our tin is getting pretty desperate here too. So one of the things I really absolutely need to do is make a tin outpost. I think that's even more important than the gems for sure. I think this tin over here. I might have to go take a look. I need to kill that biter base anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll do that. A couple more things to do down here in the factory. Let me cross off my list here. Yeah, there was a couple of things over here I wanted to take care of with the goal of getting rid of this separate oil production. Okay, so what I wanted to do was turn off these green boards and let the other side handle that, and also turn off the fiberglass because we have those stuff being made in the other part of the factory. So one thing I want to do is I want to also move my engine production up to the other area of the factory, and I'm going to do a complete rebuild of the robot production. It looks like we've got robots to spare here. I mean, there's 3,200 logistics bots now in the system, 1,600 construction bots, and I have some buffers as well. So what I'll probably do, and I won't do it quite yet, but I'll come back and I'm gonna scrap the entire factory down here. I was looking over what more do I need to move circuits and electronics and all that stuff over here. So I need to build these, the electronic components. I need to build solder. I need to build these white circuit cards and transistors, and I think that's everything. I can do that, but I need to get those outposts made before I do anything else. If I make the gem outpost and a tin outpost, I think we're set for resources. I think we'll have all of the resources, and I think we're going to be mostly off of the stuff that came at the base. Excuse me. Yeah, when you start, the base has its own resources, but I think we burned through all of those with the exceptions of, I think, zinc and nickel. And so we're running out of stone, we're running out of tin. We've already used up all of the iron, all of the copper. Quartz is going to last a while because that's just not a high demand item. It's sort of the same thing with zinc and nickel. So I think we're good on everything except, well, I guess maybe coal. But coal isn't being used to power our furnaces or steam engines anymore, so that'll be okay too. Let's check in real quick here on circuit production. It looks better. This is kind of bugging me here. It looks better. I think we're getting more oil coming through here for these synthetic wood, and also this is almost full. So when that falls, this is going to back up, and that's going to give more. It's going to give more wood over to here. Let's do a full row of that. Okay, let's go kill some biters and get our. Go check out that supposed tin deposit. I think it's tin. We'll find out. Of course, I better save the game, because it is no given that I'm going to win these battles. So I got make sure I have everything. I'll switch over to my flamethrower. I think I'm going to go ahead and just clear this area back a bit. You can see that these bases are in the pollution zone, and if I make a tin outpost up there too, it's going to make it even bigger. So if I want to avoid attacks, I need to clear that out. So I'm going to go ahead and just do it. All right, here we come, biters. Hope you're ready. Alright, so that one I just did use turrets. I hate using my flamethrower, which I would probably normally use around the woods. Because, I mean, some people love to just burn down the forest, but I really, really don't like to burn down the forest. I mean, from an aesthetic standpoint, I just like having the trees around. It just feels better to have them around, and they also soak up pollution, and they soak up a lot of pollution, and so it kind of gets on my nerves when people just go through and they laugh and they just burn down, these huge swaths of forests. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to do that. It happens on accident sometimes, but you can generally create a fire break and stop it. But I don't like to do that. It kind of bothers me to do that. Use this sort of conditioning or something. In real life, I guess. Give those a minute to broke. Yeah, they're really not having much luck hurting me here. these teal colored bases sure take a lot of damage. I wonder if they're resistant to fire or something. Let's get the... Okay, so there's that one. I'm gonna hover over one of those bases next time I see one. Get a little more information on them. Okay, so that's a biter spawner. That's a elemental spitter spawner. Interesting. This let's just run in. Let's just run in. Really, I don't think the biters are really much of a problem right now, until maybe the behemoths. But the regular biters, all versions of them really can't do anything to me at this point. But the worms still can. If we get too many of those big worms, they're still brutal. And I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but they're shooting things like, I don't even know what they are. They're like electricity or something. They're shooting poison clouds. So this method seems to work pretty well. Just use the turrets to clean up all the biters, and then go in and hose down the bases, the spawners with fire. That seems to work pretty well. Let's keep going a little bit. I mean, I'm kind of cutting through these pretty easily here, so I'm inclined to keep doing it a little bit longer. So elemental biter spawner. Yeah. So we'll light it on fire, and then I'll switch over to my guns and help it out here. Okay, so let's just do this one other base over here, and then we'll swing back down and take a look at that tin deposit. How am I doing on ammo? Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I think I'm okay. I think this is lead too. Oh, look, a lot of worms in this one. It's like a second line of doing that. More fire on that base over there. Where did these come from? Oh, there's another one over here. Let's water our flower. Okay. Try not to kill any of my robots. One of the problems you have is that if you use the flamethrower and turrets in combination, the robots sometimes fly into the fire and die trying to repair the turrets. It happens sometimes when you light trees on fire too. Well, we did in an entire game day. It was dark when I came up here, and now it's getting dark now. Entire game day killing spawners. Okay, what's... I need to look at this for a moment. Okay, so I basically have been ignoring all of the military tech and all of the vehicle tech and that kind of stuff. I'm kind of saving that. I was asking you guys what you thought last episode. I'm still inclined to just sort of explore the technology just for my own amusement, and not worry too much about launching the rocket and finishing the game. Tungsten alloy. I better get that. So that's my plan right now, unless everybody's like, no, launch the rocket, but I just really can't see anybody saying that. But I could definitely be wrong. Alright, did we get them all? A couple of stragglers. So this, what is that? That's lead. That's, yeah, quartz. If I need more quartz, I guess that will be the spot to go get it. Yeah, while I'm thinking about it too, I just want to say thanks to the new subscribers. I keep getting a few more every day, and it's really heartening. It makes me want to you know, do a good job and keep going and work on my my YouTubing skills, as it were. It's funny. I was watching, you know, some of my first couple of videos again, just to see sort of what the difference is. I definitely think things have gotten better. I hope you guys appreciate it. I'm sure you do. Let's move on over here and scope out this deposit. I think it's tin, but I'm not 100% sure. So if it is, we'll clear out the trees and maybe get, if I have some rails on me. I don't have that many, but I have a few. Let's see here. No, it's iron. Huh. Okay, so that's iron. Then where is tin? That's silver. Okay, so let's see here. Tin is kind of, okay, from what I can see from the map, tin is a bit lighter colored than iron. Iron has sort of this blue tint to it. So I wonder if that's tin. That might be tin. That looks in a convenient spot. I could just go turn around there. I bet you that's tin too, but that's a lot further away. And tin isn't really a... it's not super high quantity. Okay, let's go. We'll go look over here. That seems to be the next candidate. There's this one here. That's actually a lot closer, isn't it? I could just run right up there. Let's go back over there for a sec. So I got Sniper Elite 4 last night. I'm undecided on what I want to do. I recorded my playthrough without any kind of voiceover. I finished the first mission and started the second mission. It's really fun. It's almost exactly like the Sniper Elite 3, which I played. I guess it was a couple of years ago now that was out. I really enjoyed that game. I thought it was a lot of fun. And this one, you know, it's pretty much the same type of deal, with a slightly different setting. This one is set in Italy. The last one was set in North Africa, and it all takes place during the World War II. So that is tin. Okay, let's just clear this a bit here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I thought I made some good gameplay. I set it on Sniper Elite, the hard setting. There's one harder, which is I can't remember what it's called, like realistic or something like that, where, you know, you don't get any sort of aim assist or anything. You have to, you have to use your binoculars to get the range. You have to you know, use the wind, and then you have to look at your scope and the hash marks on your scope for range and that kind of stuff, where you basically just have to do the shots yourself instead of this sort of this I don't know what you call it, like a helper. When you're hovering over a guy, you can hold your breath and it will sort of like zoom in and give you this I don't know, like a red crosshair. Uh-oh, we're full. Let's put some... Oh, man. Hang on a sec. Anyway, what my point was with that little ramble there was that I was thinking about playing it in that realistic mode, but I mean, the main thing is, like, with the binoculars, you can mark guys in all the other modes except for the realistic mode, and it will just, you know, it puts a tag on them, so you can sort of keep track of where they walk around and stuff. So you can sort of like go up, you could tag everybody, and then you can then you can go on a killing spree. Anyway, you can't do that in the normal mode. So or the realistic mode. So I ended up switching back to just hard instead. I guess probably no one cares. We're playing Factorio here. I suppose I should focus a bit more on that. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know that I'm probably going to put something up on the channel. I'm waiting for something spectacular to happen in that game. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna get a rail up here, so we want to kind of clear out. I'm gonna need a parking spot or a turnaround. Yeah, I'm looking at the map here. So I think if I bring the rails straight up from our main line and run it past this, I can make an offshoot like a T-junction. I can make a T-junction. Oh, again, really? Oh, crud. Oh, these tungsten chests, that'll hold some wood. These tungsten chests have an amazing storage capacity. It's absolutely massive. Okay. I may or may not collect that wood. I mean, I've got like 10,000 in storage, so it's probably okay. I don't have very many rails, but I have enough rails to put down a T-junction, so maybe I'll do that as sort of my guideline for where I want to run the rails up here. So I think if I T-junction here, I can just run the rails. Yeah, I don't have enough to do a turnaround, unfortunately. I'm gonna try to get that lined up with Farl. Let's see if I run in a straight line down from here. I should have kept one rail. I'll put something there as a marker if I can. What can I put here that would be a good marker? Well, first things first, I guess. Keep going. Don't need a marker. Guess I could use a chest or something. Where are your rails? There you are. Okay. So if this chest marks, let's put a couple there. That should mark our rail line for going north. Let me go get Farl and some more rails. Make that outpost. Looking at the old clock, I suppose I should probably, when I get back to base, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode, and I'll make that that outpost next time, as well as probably the gem outpost, which is something I've been planning for a while. Let's get rid of all this stuff here that I don't need. Okay. So again, hey, thanks everybody who's subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that if you want to, and also if you like the video, it would be helpful if you hit like. So thanks everyone, and we'll see you next episode.